Guys, it's Robin, and it is Monday morning. Hope you all had a nice weekend, and here comes Penny. Let's see if she's going to knock over my camera. And of course, we're going to get the booty shot. Penny, come on, move. Always, 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 always. Hogging up attention. Okay, few business things to start off this week. First of all, thank you so much for checking out Miss Robin's Nerd Life, my new channel here. I hope you'll hit that subscribe button and share with your friends if you like my videos. And secondly, I've been doing a random weekly vlog for at least 2 years now, or close to 2 years, and they get kind of long. So do you guys think I should do like break it up to twice a week or whatever? I don't have the time or energy to do dailies, so for now, I'm thinking about doing 2 and splitting it up. So I'm gonna put a poll card in. Let me know what you guys think. 1 video or 2 vlogs a week, in addition to other stuff. Let me know what you think. Okay, so all that stuff out of the way. So this weekend was pretty quiet. I got a lot done on Saturday, and then Sunday, my niece Madison came over to play, and she said the funniest thing. She's trying to get a toy. She's like, Robbie, you have too much not space, because we have a lot of toys over in the corner. And she's like, trying to reach something. There's too much not space, which I thought was hilarious. Then I went over to her house to play some more, and I just absolutely love playing with her. It's so much fun. It is like some of the most fun I've had in years. Seriously, she's so silly and creative, and I love it, and it's awesome. And my other niece Riley is pretty awesome too. I mean, all my nieces and nephews are awesome, but we're having a lot of fun, me and Maddie. Okay, and then it was pretty quiet, so I spent a lot of time reading magazines. I've been catching up on my entertainment weeklies, and I had to rewatch Legion because I was about a couple episodes in, but everything just seemed really out of order, and that's because I was watching it at night and falling asleep while I was watching it. So I must have watched way ahead one night, because this one scene that I saw, which was pretty crazy, was not in the first 3 episodes. So I have no idea where it happens. It's almost like watching an episode like Doctor Who, where things are all out of time. So I'm working my way back there. But that series is awesome. Dan Stevens is so cool, and I like how it's it's an X-Men comic book show, but it doesn't feel really superhero-y. It's really weird but interesting, and I like that so far. And the characters are all interesting, and Dan Stevens' character Legion, he just has a really weird background and story, and there's all kinds of weird stuff going on in his brain. Right, Penny? Hey, say hi to everybody. So that was one thing I watched this weekend. I also finally watched Suicide Squad because it's on HBO. And you guys, I did not hate it. I had 0 expectations for it because I heard all this stuff about how terrible it is. I liked it way more than the other new wave of DC movies, Superman and Batman vs. Superman. I absolutely hated those movies. I actually enjoyed a lot of the characters. Will Smith was great. Margot Robbie, Harley Quinn was just fantastic, I thought. I didn't care that much for the Joker, but he was okay. I didn't hate him. Jared Leto was the Joker. And I love Viola Davis, and I thought she was pretty great and kind of terrifying. And, you know, she's kind of terrifying in How I Get Away with Murder too, actually. She is so cool. The one thing I didn't like was that Enchantress character. I just didn't get her, and all her wiggling, she's just wiggling the whole time, and I'm just stop wiggling. It's weird. It's just weird. And I just felt like her character wasn't that developed. I didn't really get why, you know, what her motivation was in trying to destroy the world. I don't feel like she was very developed. And I also just wish Katana had more to do or say. She was very, off to the side. Maybe she didn't even need to be in this movie, because there were just so many other characters, and not all of them really got developed as well. Boomerang and Croc were kind of off to the sides, but Diablo and Will Smith and Harley was Deadshot, and Harley Quinn got, you know, good backstories and stuff, and I thought that was even Rick Flag a little bit. Like I said, I had 0 expectations for this movie, so the fact that I wasn't completely disgusted when I was watching those other Superman movies, that's pretty cool. Gives me hope for Wonder Woman, which I am super excited about. It looks really good. I mean, the trailer looks good. So I'm hoping DC gets their act together and start making some good movies. Compared to the Marvel teen movies. Those just have such like good characters and great writing. It's very different. It's not anything on that level, but I did not hate Suicide Squad. That's all I gotta say. Hey guys, so today there is a crazy storm going on. The wind is like, I don't know if you guys can hear the wind, and it's Tuesday, but guess what? I am not in a miserable mood today. I went to bed last night like at 10 a.m. I mean 10 a.m. 10 p.m., which I never ever go to bed that early. I was sitting there, I was trying to read some comics, and I could barely keep my eyes open. I was done with my work for the night, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to bed. And I didn't even like watch TV or anything in bed. I just crawled into bed, and I slept until 8. So yeah, I feel great today. My back's a little sore from sleeping so long, but we can do some stretching, just like that. And yeah, this is really weird because like I said, usually when it's raining, I am so miserable, but not today. I got 2 more hours left in the Raven Boys, the last book in the Raven cycle, and I'm really excited to see how things are going to turn out, but I'm going to be really upset when it's over because I really love these books so much. They're like, oh my gosh, I might listen to the whole thing again. That's how much I love this series. I might start over. You see the rain on my glasses? It is pouring out. I just got out of work, and I've been doing this thing where I park really far from the entrance so that I get more steps in, and it was not a good idea today. I'm thoroughly, utterly soaked. Like, my cons are just totally soaked. I'm freezing. Oh my goodness. But I gotta show you guys something. There's a little book fair going on at work today, and it's my nephew's birthday this week. And he's not that into reading, but sometimes, you know, he likes something that'll make him laugh, and I think I found something he might approve of. It's Jurassic Farts, and it's just wrong. There's one that's really gross. Ugh. I don't know what's going on there. What'd you have for breakfast? Anyway, I just thought that was hilarious. I had to share that. Now I get to drive home in the pouring rain. Yay! But I also get to listen to the last hour of my book, and then I'm probably going to cry. Because I'm sad, but I don't know. I don't know if anybody's going to die or what's going to happen. And don't I look weird without glasses? I think I do. I can't see myself very well though, because I'm totally blind. Oh my gosh. And the wind is totally shaking my car. It's so windy that the rain is just whipping everywhere. This is not going to be a fun commute. Penny, aren't you excited? Look what we got in the mail finally. Rogue One. So excited about this. What kind of extras is this going to have? Let's see. A Rogue Idea. Jen the Rebel. Cassian the Spy. Very cool. And it comes with digital so that I can watch it wherever I go. Woohoo! Penny, are you excited? I think you'll like the base. He's pretty cool. Oh, you want to snuggle with it? You want to keep it for yourself? Are you keeping it for yourself? Aw, you're so cute. Hey guys, today is Wednesday. And yay, we're halfway through the week. Yeah. Tomorrow is TTPM though, and I have the day off, so I'm very excited about that. Lots of YouTubers will be in town for the event, and I might go do something fun after that, and then I'm going to go see a play. So I'm excited. I'm going to go see The Price, which I think is starring Mark Ruffalo, who is pretty awesome. And he's also the Hulk. And he's been in a million other things that I've loved before he was even the Hulk, though. So I'm very excited about that. And I finished the Raven Boys. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I'm not ready to reread it though. I'm gonna listen to, I'm starting Anansi Boys by Neil Gaiman, which is appropriate because it's the sequel side story-ish book to American Gods, which actually is premiering this week on Starz as a TV series, so I'm excited about that too. I got up this morning and I was like listening to David Bowie, which is really awesome because I don't talk about this much, but I'm kind of like really interested in space. I'm not like a huge space nerd, but I read a lot about space whenever I see space articles. And I was reading a lot about Cassini, which is going to be making its final descent into Saturn really soon. And, you know, the photographs that Cassini has taken are just amazing, amazing photos of Saturn and the moons and just all the stuff they're learning about, you know, like the ice on some of these moons and how there could be life there. It's pretty fascinating to me. And it's kind of sad that she's in her swan song. And there's a little Google Doodle, though, dedicated to Cassini today. And I saw that, and that made me want to listen to David Bowie. Because when I see things about space, it makes me think of David Bowie. So that made me really happy this morning. Yeah, but space is awesome. I've been obsessed with space, like, since I was a little girl. I went to the Franklin Institute as a kid when I was in Girl Scouts. And there was just all this cool stuff about Halley's Comet going on back then. I think it was 1984 when Halley's Comet was around. And I had a big poster, and I had a poster of the solar system in my room. And I read lots of books about space as a kid. So it's always really fascinating to me. I remember watching the Challenger explode in my 4th grade classroom around that same time. So yeah, there's a lot of space news that I've followed over the years, and it's just always really just fascinated me. And maybe that's why I'm also so interested in things like Star Wars and Star Trek and science fiction. What are you doing, weirdo? Yeah, that was awesome. Good. Oh no, I just realized a violation. This Easter bunny is still hanging up over here. We also still have this Santa Claus hanging on the fridge. He's probably been here for about 10 years, so I don't know if that's a violation or not. I'm just noticing these things while I'm waiting for Penny. I don't know if you guys can see her out there. It's pretty gross in the yard right now. Penny, what are you doing? Oh, she's gonna do her business. No need to look at that. You can look at Santa instead. Oh, and this is a lovely artwork by my niece Madison and some of her other recent projects. She loves to draw and color. I think she's good at it. I like this. It's very stylistic and modern. Hey guys, today is Thursday and I'm heading into New York City. It's TTPM day. The weather is pretty crummy today, as you might be able to tell. And yeah, that is always super fun. Alright, gotta go catch a bus and then I'm heading to New York. So check this out. I'm so happy right now. It is the Forces of Destiny's doll. They're coming out in the fall and I want them all. And they were also raised staff as part of the Blade Builders. Oh my gosh, they look so beautiful. Look at this. And there's like little droids. There's Jin and Sabine. Oh my gosh, so excited. This just totally made my day. I am in an elevator going to the awesome lobby at the American Airlines Theater. So they have this penthouse, it's called, and it's pretty cool. I'm gonna hang out here for another hour or so before the show starts. I just picked up my ticket. I'm in row B, seat 4. I'm like right in the front. Crazy. They hook you up with such good seats with the subscription program, and I'm kind of sad because I'm not gonna be renewing it for this year. I'm gonna miss it. That's okay, maybe next year. Hey guys, it's Friday, and I should be saying that with more enthusiasm, but I am so exhausted today. It's been a long week. You know, TTPM, walking around New York yesterday, kind of really wore me out. I didn't get home till close to 11:30 or so. I ended up spending most of my time that I was waiting. I had gotten some dinner at one of my favorite places. It's a little place called the Hummus and Pita Co. and they have really good falafel. And then I went over to the Marriott, the Marquis Marriott, because they have a nice lounge. So yeah, Marquis Marriott is very convenient to Broadway. Very nice lounge. Bathrooms on the 2nd and 8th floors available if you're out there. Oh, I'm getting warm in my jacket here. So it was fun. We went to the Toy Insider yesterday too, which is pretty cool, and there's just so many toys there. And if I didn't have a show last night, I would have taken home so much stuff. They were like, here, you want a Groot? And I was like, no, I have to go to a show. I don't want to check a bag of toys. The show that I saw was called The Price, and I couldn't remember this all day. It's Arthur Miller's The Price, and it was fantastic. It really was one of the, probably my favorite plays that I've seen. It was featured Mark Ruffalo, Tony Shalhoub, Jessica Hecht, I think that's how you say her name, and Danny DeVito, who was so hilarious. And I was so surprised. Like, the first half is really funny, and then the second half goes really dark, but and sometimes like the more dramatic plays could kind of bore me, but this was so intense and it was so good, and the acting was so good that it was amazing. And I had these awesome seats in row B, but I will tell you, it was a very spitty play. And this is the thing that happens when people are on stage and they're, you know, there's lights shining on them. You see them pew, pew, pew. And Danny DeVito is quite a spitter. So I was afraid of getting showered, but I did not. I was safe, but just constantly like just flinching a bit. It was quite amusing. I didn't stay after to do the playbills because sometimes the big stars don't come out, and I was just tired. It was a really long day and the weather was kind of crummy. So yeah, I just came home and I'm like kicking myself because I'm like, I could have seen them, but you know, sometimes you never know. Sometimes you could wait out there for like an hour and no one comes out. So I wasn't gonna wait till like midnight. Hey guys, it's Saturday morning. Just stopped at Target, which also conveniently has a Starbucks. So I got myself some coffee. Had to pick up some boring stuff like toothpaste and birthday cards and things like that. My niece and my nephew were both born this week. They actually share a birthday, and we're going to be celebrating them this weekend. So there'll be lots of family stuff going on, and then we're having a party for my aunt next weekend, and then it's Mother's Day. So there's lots of family time going on this time of year. And then, you know, Penny's birthday is coming up. My goodness, my camera is not staying put right now. And I had gone to the allergist because it's my last week, 4 weeks in a row of shots. And now I don't have to go until May 20th, so that's good. So I thought I would be done with doctors for a while, but I'm actually going to the dentist next week and then the eye doctor after that. So no, still lots of doctors. Still not sure if I'm feeling any better. It's been a really stressful week at my job, and I kind of like really exhausted myself that going to New York and walking around a lot. So I want to rest today. I'm gonna do some reading, I think, when I get home. Just I'll have the house to myself, and I want to finish this book. I'm reading like the 22nd Stephanie Plum book on my Kindle, which I find those books hilarious. They're totally my guilty pleasure. Every book is pretty much the same. I cannot tell you the plot from one to the next. It's always the same things. There's all these standard characters. Lula, her crazy assistant, and the crazy grandma. It's really fun, and it's set here in New Jersey, and I get a kick out of those books. They make me laugh, and they're really light reads. So that's what I'm currently reading. I also just finished a book called The Hero and the Crown, which was a book I had on my shelf for a long time as a kid, and I don't think I ever read it. And now I realize why I probably didn't read it. It's a really beloved book, but I don't know. I had a hard time getting into it, and I don't know. I feel like it's been done so many times. I mean, that book was from the 80s, so maybe other people were copying that book. But I just had a hard time getting into the language of it. There are all these weird terms and weird names, and it just never seemed to kind of gel for me. I just spent the whole time wondering what things were. You know, that's not a good thing when you're reading a book. And I read books with a lot of weird words, like, you know, The Name of the Wind and Game of Thrones and Harry Potter, and I don't have that problem. But it was okay. Not my favorite, but yeah, I've been reading a lot lately. I love books. They're awesome. Penny, what are you doing back there? This is not a comfortable way to sit with a dog behind you. Penny, where are you taking me? Time for our walk, you guys. Saturday evening. It's about 6:30, and we're sitting around the house not doing much. Penny just ate her dinner, so we're gonna go for a walk because it's really nice out. Maybe we'll go up the big hill if I'm feeling ambitious. There's a park up there. Oh, geez, look at these weeds. Honey, you gotta wait. You gotta wait for the light. So yeah, my mom's gonna bake a cake, and if I can film her doing this Elmo cake, I gotta show you guys. It's so cool. She's so great at decorating, but she gets really annoyed at me. I think I mentioned this before. If not, I'm gonna show you some pictures of the Elmo cake now. Right, Penny? Penny wishes she could have some Elmo cake. Penny, are you exhausted? Was that a long walk? Yeah? You sitting there panting? It's a little bit warm, too. Yeah? Oh, you look so cute. Yeah, we've been a long way. Have you guys tried this yet? The latte one touch? Honey, you can't try it. I tried it with iced coffee. It is not very successful. So I actually made some hot coffee to try it with today. This should be fun. Ew. It looks like I'm putting worms in my coffee. I don't know how much to use. Ugh. Well, it doesn't look very pretty. But it's melting into my coffee. It tastes like, this is vanilla flavor. So I guess it tastes like vanilla whipped cream. And now for the coffee taste test. Oh, it's hot. And this coffee doesn't taste very good. This is why I like buying coffee. Not that the creamer doesn't taste good. I just got a sip without. Maybe I guess I should stir it first. Oh, I made terrible coffee today. I think I need more of this stuff because this cup of coffee just tastes awful. I don't know what it is, but okay, so let's try this again. I put in a lot more creamer. Oh, that is much better. I don't know why. I don't know what I did to the coffee, but ugh. By the way, here's what Elmo looks like without any frosting. My mom just went out to the store to buy milk, so she still hasn't started decorating yet. So I'll try to put in a picture if she gets it done tonight. But it looks good already. Penny wants to thank you guys so much for hanging out with us this week, right, Penny? Yeah. You can hit that subscribe button if you want to follow more of our vlogs. And I'm going to put a link to last week's vlog and some of our other videos here for you to watch as well. Thanks so much for being awesome. Bye.